The next thing I want to talk about is crates. Crates and X-Pens. I promise I'm going to wrap it up here, you guys, but I'm spending this whole chunk of time with you guys today on just management tools because there are so many to consider. So crates and X-Pens. Some dogs can handle wire crates. Some dogs can handle travel crates. Some dogs need a soft crate. It all depends on your dog and what context you're going to be using it in. If you have got a super Houdini dog, you need to go get a super reinforced crate. I do love crates for management. I use wire crates. They're pretty basic, and I use zip ties at the corners to solidify it, along with carabiners and or leash locks, like these on the front, because I have toddlers. So my toddler really wants to help, and they're going to go open that crate one day. So I already have a backup in place, and when they get a little bit bigger, I'll turn it into an actual lock. Our management should be set up so that it's dummy-proof. Management is there so that when we fail, our dogs don't hurt something, make the wrong choice, get involved in something they shouldn't be, okay? Yes, Miss Justina, I'm so glad she loves her kennel. Some people are super hesitant to crate train their dogs, and if you are one of those people, that's fine. Talk to me about it. I have a great protocol for crate training. I absolutely love crate training. Crate training is so helpful for a lot of dogs. Yeah. Rough and tough crates. If you guys want to know like a hardcore crate, talk to Miss Sammy. She knows her stuff. Yes, exactly, Miss Michelle. They all need a space they can go to. It's a very predictable context for them. And I like to make crates this magic box where things appear. Yeah, Miss Raisin does love her crates. It is her safe space. That's what it's for, right? You can cover them. You can put beds in there. Yada, yada, yada. But crates are excellent. X-Pens are great too. Now, X-Pens I use more often than not with puppies, okay? So you can have a crate and then attach, it looks like a crate, it's the same material as a crate, but it doesn't have a top or a bottom. It's just a little bit taller of a wall you can kind of spread around. So for puppies that are first learning how to be out of their crates and transition into a living room, give them an X-Pen, right? Slowly increase their space. That's what these X-Pens are for. Now, X-Pens, if they're not anchored, the dog will just run around with it. So if you've got a large dog, I wouldn't spend your money on it. But if you've got a smaller dog, throw them in an X-Pen. Call it a day. Love their kennels. Limited amount of people who can walk. Yeah. Not a lot of dogs like to be walked up on. That's some barrier frustration, and I would not encourage people to walk up on their dogs in their crates unless you're actually working on something specifically. If you've got a dog like Irma's dog who gets super reactive when people come up to their crates, consider throwing a really thin sheet over them, so they're not distracted by everything that's going on. It's a lot easier for them to process the stimulus when they don't have to see what's going on. For most dogs, not all dogs. So that's crates and X-Pens. I was just going to touch on it because that is another form of management.